That's what I'd heard. Somebody else said that Lou was saving Rock kind of the way Diamond saved Janard.
Yeah.
But then that messes. Does that mess up your episode one theory?
Nah,
Does it happen right
that would
there?
be in the first episode.
Okay.
Because it's basically showing what happened after the shot. But who the fuck is this on the ground, though? That is a good question.
You see somebody on the ground?
Hell yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Can you put
I'm
it
about
up?
to pull it back up. Pull up. Somebody right here.
That looks like a garbage bag or something. It
That's
looks
what
like
I thought at first too, but now I'm looking at it. That's a body. Hold on, that is a damn good. My first thought probably was, right, damn, that is a garbage bag. Hold on,
how is that a body sticking up like that?
rolled up. Cause it do look like that.
Somebody's ass in the air or something.
Oh. Yeah,
Miles said that's a big dude.
hold on, man.
I still don't think that's Marvin and Jukebox though.
Who the fuck is it then?
One person shorter than the other one. I know that.
Well, Jukebox is shorter than Marvin.
Could it be Unique and Kanan?
That's a woman.
That's a woman on the right.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, I do.
Okay.
Why is it doing that, bro? What the fuck?
See right there, Unique looked like he almost in tears. Because that's when he first got Jerome back and he looking at who saved him. Barilla got something to do before he get taken out.
How many more wars you trying to have at the same time?
Yeah, this is why.
I like T's point. The female seems to be dressed like a female.
She don't look like she dressed like a female to me. It look like to me she wearing a big ass leather jacket and a regular shirt, which is what Jukebox was.
The same.
It do look kind of feminine, which is I don't know.
Look at that. That's a big ass leather jacket and a shirt. Dang, maybe not even a leather jacket. It's
maybe they tricking us that they even shooting at Kanan.
Now that could be
Kanan might be a whole different shootout.
Yeah, it could be that they're shooting at somebody else. But that absolutely look like Marvin and Jukebox shoot to me because I'm looking at the body front.
I don't get it. Why I got to be on meds now? I don't even believe in meds.
What's good, Richie? Breeze could take out some connects. Yeah, that sounds like some shit he's glad to do.
I need to read some of your chat.
Reading it. It's like Marvin, Pops, and Snaps on the ground. It do. I will say that it did look like Snaps ass on the ground. It do look like it. Hold on. You know what? Let me do this. Let me look at my damn TV. It'll make it easy. Move this screen.
I'm looking at the TV. I still don't see a body unless they're on their knees with their head down. But what I know, I need glasses and meds, according to your chat.
On my TV screen.
I'll be waiting all season to see what that is. I'm looking at it on TV too.
Hold up, man. This is crazy.
Body bag, that might be possible.
Yeah, it might be a big ass nigga on the ground. It do like a head like that. Like maybe arm or some shit like that.
Okay, I'll go with Marvin and Jukebox for that. Jukebox did get kind of thick.
They randoms. What if Breeze and Kanan was burning Breeze? Breeze is number 2, who Kanan punched in the trailer. That could be some truth to that. What I like is that they didn't show the feds in the trailer. That's the big part of the story people are forgetting. That is true, and I didn't even think about that shit.
They're gonna leave some holes somewhere. Cause see, this trailer is really only showing that aspect of the Thomas family falling.
Yeah, that's what that's what the theme has been. You know, the synopsis was talking about. So
how many episodes is that gonna take? with eight left, and we still got to see Kanan and Breeze take over, which means Snap and Pop and Stefano and all of them got to go.
True. So my prediction: half of the season is going to cover the war between them. About time that episode 5 mark hit, the end of episode 4 or episode 5, Kanan is going to figure out the truth that Snaps and Pop is the ones that's behind that. They use episode 6 and 7 to get rid of Snaps and Pop, and I could see perhaps Kanan working back with his family maybe, but Marvin dies in the process of it. And I think Rock would probably just leave the game altogether because she don't lost everybody at this point. Because even though Kanan's still alive, she don't lost him to the point that he's too far gone. Lou is dead. Marvin is dead. Her mom's dead. So she probably just leave. And then that's when, that might be where the line where we hear Breeze say, your mom is out the game. Everybody else need to get the F out the way. So that's when they take out Unique. Unique got to get out the way. Because he at that point, he would be the only one standing. So then
Unique then Snap and Pop?
Well, I think Snaps and Pop is going to get taken out possibly in that episode 6-7 range too. So I think close around the same, but I don't know. I think Unique would be the last one to fall. I think I'm going to go with that. And I know Getting How I Live, I didn't watch the video, but I remember him saying something about Unique being the last domino or something. So he probably was saying that. But yeah, I think Unique probably would be last. Or maybe he'll go right before Snaps and Pop. I don't know.
Well, Snap and Pop they was going to get rid of him anyway.
True. But yeah, after that, I think we'll get that flashback for episode 8. I mean, I said flashback. The time jump for episode 8. Then we're going to see Ghost and Tommy show up. And
now you got Unique giving a speech to Kanan about family, but we don't know the time frame for that.
Early. I would say early.
And then we got Kanan saying, no one is untouchable, and as he's shooting somebody, which could be Unique.
And we got to pay attention to what OG Kanan is saying at the beginning of the trailer when he's narrating, basically implying that, if you didn't like him then, you damn sure not gonna like him now, because he's saying the moves he's gonna be making in this new season is gonna be some cold-blooded shit that people probably gonna hate him for.
I don't think anybody's ever liked Kanan.
There's a lot of people like Kanan.
Even the teenager Kanan, he was so stupid.
Well, I don't know about the teenage one. I was talking about OG one.
Oh, so this if you Sasha Penn and you wanted to respect the audience, which means they got to have some continuity. So how does this tie back to Kanan's statement that he went to see his mom?
So
as if he was on, and he said it like he was on good terms with them, and then Tommy just says like, "Okay, man."
Yeah.